The KF-21 Borame is one of the most ambitious defense projects undertaken by South Korea, a nation that only a few decades ago relied heavily on foreign suppliers for advanced military technology. Today, the Borame stands as a symbol of self-reliance, ambition, and cutting-edge innovation in the realm of fighter aircraft. Developed by Korea Aerospace Industries, in close partnership with the South Korean government and with support from Indonesia, the KF-21 has been envisioned as a next-generation multirole fighter jet designed to bridge the gap between 4th and 5th generation aircraft, combining the affordability and versatility of proven fighters with the advanced technologies and stealth characteristics associated with more modern designs. The story of this aircraft is not only about its technological capabilities but also about national pride, industrial growth, and strategic positioning in an increasingly complex geopolitical environment. The development of the KF-21 has been years in the making. Its roots can be traced back to the 1990s when South Korea recognized the importance of reducing its reliance on American-made fighters like the F-16 Fighting Falcon. While those aircraft had served the Republic of Korea Air Force with distinction, the rapid advancements in aviation technology, especially in neighboring countries, highlighted the need for an indigenous platform. Programs like the F-35 were too costly and restrictive in terms of technology transfer, so South Korea set its sights on building something of its own, something that would allow it to join the exclusive club of nations capable of producing high-performance fighters. Thus, the KF-X program was born, eventually evolving into what we now know as the KF-21 Borame. The word Borame itself carries deep meaning in Korean culture. Translating to young hawk, or hawk in training, it reflects the vision of a powerful new bird of prey that is just beginning its flight but destined to dominate the skies. The metaphor is apt, because the KF-21 is not intended to be a full 5th-generation stealth fighter right away but rather a platform that will grow over time. The first block of aircraft, referred to as Block 1, has a focus on air superiority, designed primarily for air-to-air combat, while later versions, Block 2 and beyond, are expected to incorporate more advanced ground attack capabilities, internal weapons bays, and enhanced stealth features. This evolutionary approach allows South Korea to field a capable aircraft quickly while continuing to refine and expand its technological edge. From a design perspective, the KF-21 Borame takes clear inspiration from proven modern fighters while incorporating unique characteristics to make it stand out. At first glance, its sleek aerodynamic shape and twin-engine layout give it a strong resemblance to the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. Its angular lines, reduced radar cross-section, and canted vertical stabilizers are clear nods to stealth technology, though the Borame is technically considered a 4.5-generation aircraft rather than a true 5th-generation jet. The main distinction lies in the fact that the KF-21 currently carries its weapons externally on wing pylons, which makes it easier to field and maintain but limits its stealth capabilities compared to aircraft like the F-35 that can conceal weapons internally. However, future variants of the KF-21 are expected to include internal weapons bays, bringing it closer to 5th-generation standards. The cockpit of the KF-21 is another area where modernity shines. It features a large area display, providing pilots with a highly advanced glass cockpit environment similar to what is seen in the latest American and European fighters. The emphasis here is on situational awareness, fusing data from various sensors into a single coherent display that allows the pilot to make quick, informed decisions. This human-machine interface is vital in modern aerial combat where reaction time and information processing often determine who gains the upper hand. The Avionics suite is expected to include advanced radar, electronic warfare systems, infrared search and track, and datalink capabilities, enabling the KF-21 to operate seamlessly in a networked battlespace alongside allies. At the heart of the KF-21's sensor package is its AESA radar, an active electronically scanned array system developed domestically in South Korea. This radar gives the Borame a powerful tool for detecting and tracking multiple targets at long ranges with high resolution. The radar's ability to operate in different modes simultaneously provides a significant advantage in both air-to-air and air-to-ground roles, and it demonstrates South Korea's growing self-sufficiency in critical defense technologies. While some components, especially engines, are still sourced from foreign partners, most notably the General Electric F414 engines that power the aircraft, the long-term plan involves gradually increasing the share of indigenous systems, making the KF-21 more self-reliant. Performance-wise, the Boromé has been designed with agility and versatility in mind. Powered by two F414 engines, the same family of engines that powers the American F/A-18 Super Hornet and Sweden's JAS 39E Gripen, the KF-21 boasts a high thrust-to-weight ratio that ensures excellent maneuverability. Its maximum speed is projected to be around Mach 1.8, and it has a combat radius of more than 1,000 kilometers, making it well-suited for operations across the Korean peninsula and beyond. Its weapon suite is designed to include a mix of modern air-to-air missiles such as the AIM-120 AMRAAM and Meteor, as well as precision-guided bombs and air-to-surface missiles for ground attack roles in later versions. This flexibility ensures the Boromé will be capable of handling multiple mission profiles, from air superiority to deep strike. What makes the KF-21 particularly interesting is not just its technology but also the broader implications of its development. For South Korea, the Boromé represents a major step forward in its defense industry. The ability to design, test, and produce such an advanced fighter places Korea among a very small group of nations with this capability, including the United States, Russia, China, and a few European powers. This leap forward enhances Korea's strategic autonomy, reduces its dependence on foreign suppliers, and boosts its standing as an emerging arms exporter. Already, there is interest from countries looking for a high-performance fighter that balances cost and capability. The KF-21 could eventually compete in the global fighter market against aircraft like the Gripen, Rafale, and even the F-35 for customers who are price-sensitive or face restrictions in acquiring certain Western aircraft. Indonesia's involvement in the program also adds an international dimension. As a junior partner, Indonesia has committed to funding a portion of the development costs and is expected to eventually produce its own variant of the KF-21. This partnership not only helps reduce the financial burden on South Korea but also expands the potential user base of the aircraft. However, the collaboration has not been without challenges, with reports of delays in payments and disagreements over technology transfers. Still, the broader vision remains intact. The KF-21 is not just a fighter for South Korea but a potential export success that can strengthen alliances and open new markets. Testing of the KF-21 began in earnest in the early 2020s, with the first prototype unveiled in 2021. The rollout was a moment of immense pride for the Korean people, showcasing the country's growing technological prowess. Flight testing has been progressing step by step, validating the aircraft's aerodynamics, systems, and performance. Each milestone achieved brings the Boromé closer to full operational service, which is expected within the next few years. The Republic of Korea Air Force plans to induct hundreds of these aircraft, gradually replacing older platforms like the F-4 Phantom II and F-5 Tiger II, which have been in service for decades and are reaching the end of their operational lifespans. When comparing the KF-21 to other contemporary fighters, it becomes clear where it fits in the hierarchy. While it may not match the full stealth capabilities of the F-35 or the extreme maneuverability of Russia's Su-57, it offers a highly capable, cost-effective alternative that bridges the gap between 4th-generation and 5th-generation designs. Its twin-engine reliability, advanced avionics, and future upgrade path make it a serious contender in its class. Moreover, its cost is expected to be significantly lower than that of the F-35, making it attractive for nations that need advanced capability without breaking their defense budgets. In terms of survivability, the KF-21 incorporates reduced radar cross-section shaping, advanced electronic warfare systems, and the ability to operate in a network-centric environment with other allied assets. This combination ensures that even if it is not a full stealth fighter, it will remain highly survivable in contested environments. Future upgrades are expected to include conformal fuel tanks, internal weapons bays, and possibly even artificial intelligence-assisted systems for enhanced combat performance. Such improvements will keep the Boromé relevant for decades to come. The geopolitical context of the KF-21 cannot be ignored. South Korea faces unique security challenges, with North Korea's unpredictable behavior and the broader strategic competition in East Asia involving China, Japan, and the United States. Having an indigenous advanced fighter gives Seoul more leverage in its defense planning and reduces vulnerabilities associated with foreign dependence. It also signals to the world that South Korea is not just a consumer of advanced technology but a creator, capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with major powers in aerospace innovation. The KF-21 Boramae is more than just an aircraft, it is a statement of ambition, resilience, and vision. For the South Korean people, it embodies decades of progress from a war-torn nation to a global technological leader. For the defense industry, it represents a platform upon which future capabilities will be built, possibly leading to a true fifth-generation or even sixth-generation fighter developed entirely in Korea. For potential buyers around the world, it offers a new option in a market dominated by a handful of players. And for the pilots who will one day fly it, the Boramae promises to be a highly capable, reliable, and modern tool for defending the skies. As the aircraft continues its flight testing, production, and eventual deployment, the world will be watching closely. Will the KF-21 live up to its ambitious promises? Early indications suggest that it will. With its combination of proven technologies, indigenous innovation, and upgrade potential, the Boramae is poised to be a game-changer not only for South Korea but for the global fighter jet market. It is a young hawk taking flight, and its journey has only just begun.